those of you listening, we are giving Aiden a call from the
Aiden.
great state of Florida, otherwise known as America's Wang. Let's give Aiden a call.
It's a good intro.
I thought so.
Calling Aiden. Let's do it. Let's bring some happiness to the world through the joys of fishing. When we get Aiden on the line.
Hello.
Hello, is this Aiden?
Yes, this is Aiden.
Aiden, how are you? This is Paul, Outsider Tackle Box radio show and podcast. I got my two good buddies in the studio. We got Felix.
Good morning.
And we got Tommy.
Morning.
And we got me. I'm Tommy. So, good to talk to you, Aiden.
Well, happy
Thank
October.
you for having me.
Welcome to the show. We are dressed, and you'll see the video later. We have our costumes on just to celebrate the month of October.
Yeah,
Tommy's dressed as a luchador, which is a Mexican wrestler. He barely fits in his mask, so it's hilarious. And then I'm some type of cowboy. Tommy brought the outfit for me.
I don't know. He looked. We bought him a hat that was too small and a bandana, so he looks like a little child cowboy. So it's fun. It's funny.
So we're spreading happiness to the world through the joys of fishing, and you sent in a fish photo. Thank you very much. We found you via your Instagram handle, and it is go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you. It's Kingsbridge.
Kingsbridge_fishing on Instagram.
Nice.
So there's 3 members of the group. This is the first member to come on the show, and we'll welcome the others too. Give them their own time for the podcast.
Absolutely.
But they do a lot of fishing, and they got some pretty good photos on there. I looked through their page, and it looks great. So we're happy to have you guys come on and tell your fish stories, because it looks like you guys have a lot of fun. So
Yeah.
you could talk about that group too, but let's hear that those two fish photos. And tell us where you caught those fish, the bait that you were using, and if you were able to measure it, just let us know how big those
and if
those
it's a
fish were.
super secret fishing spot, you don't have to tell us exactly where. You can just say, "Hey, yeah, I was in the state of Florida."
I hear fishing is good in Florida. I don't think too many people have problems catching fish. I could be wrong. I could be wrong,
You
because
would have problems catching fish.
probably. You know, there's always that one person who can't catch fish, and it's just not your day.
His name's usually Paul.
That's true. I can't argue that. But let's hear that. It looks like you got a good size.
It looks like a bass and a carp.
Bass and a carp. So let's hear that. Let's hear that fish story.
So for the bass, it was me and my friend, and we went out and we decided to fish this little pond near my house, and we were fishing. So on the bed, there's lilies, and then you have like this kind of like there's tons of like seagrass on the bank, and so I kept casting out my frog. We were using frogs, and I was jigging it across the water, and we had nothing. I mean, no bites, no anything. We tried worms, that didn't work, so we went back to the frog, fished for probably 5 more minutes, and then my last cast, I casted it out, brought it in a bit. He blew it up, missed it. I kept it there, jigged it one more time, and then he just blew it up. I thought my rod was going to break. I mean, it was a crazy blow up.
Wow,
Oh, man.
Good one.
I brought him in, and then we brought him on the bank. We weighed him. He had potential to be a 6-7 pounder, but when we weighed him, I believe he was a 5.6, I think. Yeah, 5.6 pound bass.
We're gonna round
Still a
that up
monster.
to 6.
Yeah, we'll just round it up to 6.
We'll round it up to 6.
Yeah, a 6-pound bass. That's what that was.
So,
Paul rounds up way too much.
Yeah.
beautiful fish.
If it's like 5.2,
Paul's like, it was a 7-pound bass.
you round up. Like only when it's 1 do
mean,
you say 5.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It was a big fish. So
That's awesome.
It was a really fun one to catch. And then we let it go, got in the water, and then just let it swim off, and it was pretty cool.
Awesome. Catch him another day.
Yep, exactly.
That's
Even
it.
bigger.
That's it.
And then the carp, so it's actually funny because Zebco actually mentioned us for that post on their catch of the week just recently.
Nice.
Because we actually caught that carp. I believe the carp was like around like 12 pounds or something like that. I mean, it's a big carp.
Congratulations, it's awesome.
We caught it on a Zebco rod and reel combo.
Awesome.
Which is really crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, we were just throwing I think we were throwing cat food, and we were just throwing it out, and they were hitting along with bluegill. They were just hitting the surface, and we got bread, and we balled the little bread balls up on our hooks, and we just throw it out, and we make sure that it float on top of the water. And I saw the carp come up, and it hit, and then it took the bait, and then it got off, and then we cast it again, and it actually took the bait, and then we fought it for a while.
Oh,
and
man.
It wasn't me who caught it. It was my buddy Jordan, and he fought it. I had to get the net, and I scooped it up, and it actually broke my net.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Wow, that's a giant.
It was a big fish, but it was awesome. I mean, I've caught a couple carp too. It was a big fish.
So let me, did I hear that correctly? You caught that on cat food and bread?
Yes. So we were throwing cat food out to get the fish to come in to where we were throwing our bread. So what we did is we got just a normal hook that you can get at your, Walmart near you or any store near you. And we put bread on it, and we just balled the bread up like super tight. And we never let the bread sink to the bottom of the water. We always keep it on top, and we make sure no bobber, no nothing. You just kind of got to reel it in fast, kind of keep the rod at kind of up high to keep it on top of the water.
Yeah.
So that the fish will go after it. But I mean, it's one of those fishing experiences that you'll go and you'll catch like these little dinky bluegill and stuff, and all these other fish waiting for the carp to take it, but other fish will take it in the meantime. It's one of those wait games. You just gotta always wait for that big one to take it. So it's really fun.
That's awesome.
Those are fun. Carp, where you could usually see the carp, they're just swimming around. Sometimes they don't always bite what you're feeding them, and then here you are just throwing bread at it, and then you land a giant carp. Yeah.
No, carp are a finicky fish. They'll just come up, look at you, and swim away.
So they're eating what's natural around there. Sometimes they just eat whatever you throw at them, and you just don't know.
Last time I checked, cat food and bread was natural in the lake, so.
No, I mean, on their own, they're eating flies,
I've heard they like tortillas, too.
Ooh.
But they'll eat acorns.
Spicy. Yeah, they eat acorns, too, see? That's true. Oh, man.
But, yeah, lots of fun.
Awesome. I'm actually really happy for you guys that you guys got in the on the Zebco thing, and they gave you guys the credit and showed you guys off. So that's awesome. I'm really excited for you guys.
Yeah, congrats on that. And here you are on the Outsider Tackle Box radio show.
That's right.
And podcast. Today's episode is brought to you by Creature Weights.
Creature Weights.
Those are going out in this month's box. And let's hear a little bit more about your Instagram page and what you guys do, and looks like mostly a fishing page, and it's Kingsbridge _fishing for those of you listening. We're talking to Aiden, and he's part of that fishing group.
Yes, so you can check us out on our Instagram page, Kingsbridge Fishing. We also have a YouTube channel named Kingsbridge Fishing.
Nice.
There's no underscore for the YouTube channel, but we have the link in our description on our Instagram. But yeah, we just post tons of pictures of fish that we catch throughout the week and throughout the weekend, and it's a lot of fun. We're just having fun out there, just doing what we love to do.
Awesome.
That's what it's all about.
That is what it is all about.
Yeah, fishing's therapeutic for a lot of people, and a lot of times it's just fun. That's how we started out, just fishing with family and friends, and then we get to hear a lot of people's fish story, and we are happy that we're able to share it with people, not just in the States, although that's our biggest following, but across the pond. We got a lot of people over there, too.
We have a lot of people everywhere. I mean, we've got people, Germany, Philippines.
And Tommy
France, everywhere.
is fluent in Austrian. Let's hear your Austrian voice, Tommy.
Yes, I'm fluent in Austrian. I'm here to talk to you about fishing all times.
Yes.
All times, every day. So,
And he's also fluent in.
I'm fluent
he's
in many
Irish.
languages.
Let's see your Ireland.
I am fluent in all languages. I talk about fishing anytime, anywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyway, we're really happy to have you guys on the show, and we would love to have you again on the show, as well as the other guys of the Kingsbridge Fishing Instagram group.
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
We're gonna.
Thank you guys for having us. Really appreciate it.
Oh, we actually are really excited that you guys are a part of this week. So.
Yeah, we'll have them on. We'll get those guys scheduled. We're gonna send you some free gear. Just offline, send us where to mail those things, and then from all of us here at Outsider Tackle Box Radio Show and Podcast.
Tight lines, fish more, bud.
Tight lines.
Thank you, guys.
Have a
Take
good
care.
one. Thanks.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right, that was a good call.